To millions of viewers, Ainsley Earhardt is the smiling, confident co-host they wake up to every morning on Fox and Friends. Her warmth, southern charm, and polished grace make her one of television's most recognizable personalities. But behind the perfect smile and the bright studio lights is a woman who has endured more than most people realize. A woman whose story is marked by perseverance, heartbreak, faith, and the quiet courage to begin again. This is the deeply human journey of Ainsley Earhardt, one of tragedy and triumph, of faith tested and strength rediscovered. From small-town beginnings to big dreams, Ainsley's story begins in Spartanburg, South Carolina, where she was born into a close-knit Southern family. Her childhood was filled with constant change. The family moved several times, first to Charlotte, North Carolina, and then finally to Columbia, South Carolina, where Ainsley grew up. Moving often taught her how to adapt quickly, a skill that would serve her well later in the competitive world of television. At Spring Valley High School, Ainsley developed a love for storytelling and connection. She was driven, curious, and full of ambition, but few could have guessed that this small-town girl would one day become one of the most recognized faces in American broadcasting. After graduating, she attended Florida State University, but soon transferred to the University of South Carolina, where she earned her degree in journalism. Even before graduation, Ainsley was already making her mark. She landed a job at WLTX, a CBS affiliate in Columbia, South Carolina, where she anchored the morning and noon newscasts. It was the start of a career defined by hard work, integrity, and an infectious enthusiasm for storytelling. A rising star in the newsroom. At WLTX, Ainsley quickly became known for her compassion and professionalism. She covered community stories that connected her deeply with the people of her state, and when 9/11 shook the nation, she was among those who traveled to New York to report on South Carolina students raising nearly $500,000 for first responders. That trip to New York would unknowingly foreshadow the next major chapter of her life. In 2005, she moved to San Antonio, Texas, joining KENS-TV as a morning and noon anchor. There, she showcased her adventurous spirit, running a half marathon, skydiving with the U.S. Army's Golden Knights, and even flying in an F-16 fighter jet with the Air Force Thunderbirds. Her boundless curiosity and fearless attitude made her stand out in an industry known for competition and high pressure. The leap to Fox News. In 2007, Ainsley made the leap to New York City, joining Fox News Channel, a move that would change her life. She admitted later that she didn't know much about politics when she was first hired, but what she did have was something more valuable: authenticity. Fox News founder Roger Ailes saw her natural warmth, her ability to connect, and her relatable storytelling style. Ainsley quickly became a rising star. She worked on Hannity's segment Ainsley Across America, hosted Fox and Friends Weekend, and co-anchored America's news headquarters. Her versatility earned her praise from colleagues and viewers alike. Whether covering breaking news or lighthearted features, she brought an emotional sincerity that made people feel like they were talking to a trusted friend. By 2016, she had reached a new height, becoming co-host of Fox and Friends, one of the most watched morning shows on cable television. Her chemistry with her co-hosts, combined with her balanced blend of curiosity and conviction, made her a household name. The woman behind the camera. As her professional life soared, Ainsley began to explore new ways to share her heart and her story. She wrote several children's books, including Take Heart, My Child, Through Your Eyes, and I'm So Glad You Were Born, books that celebrate love, faith, and resilience. She also released her memoir, The Light Within Me, offering fans a rare look into her private world. But while her career seemed effortless, her personal life told a different story. Behind the glamour, Ainsley faced heartbreak, loss, and the painful search for lasting happiness. Love and loss. Ainsley's first marriage, to her college sweetheart Kevin McKinney, seemed perfect on the surface. The couple wed in 2005, but by 2009, they had quietly separated. She rarely spoke publicly about the reasons, choosing instead to focus on moving forward. A few years later, love found her again. In 2012, Ainsley married former professional football player Will Proctor. The two appeared to be the picture of happiness. And when their daughter was born in 2015, Ainsley believed she had finally found her forever family. Becoming a mother was her lifelong dream, and for a time, it seemed she had everything she had ever wanted. But life had other plans. In 2018, rumors of infidelity swirled around her marriage. Though Will denied the claims, the damage was done. They divorced that same year. In a statement, Ainsley said the decision came after much prayer and reflection, and that her priority was raising her daughter in a loving, stable environment. Despite the pain, Ainsley handled the breakup with grace, balancing heartbreak with her responsibilities on Fox and Friends, where she continued to smile for millions every morning, even as her own world was quietly falling apart. The demands of a career and the cost of sacrifice. Ainsley has often spoken about the pressures of her career. Her alarm goes off at 3 a.m., and she's in the studio long before the rest of the city wakes. Live television is exhausting, mentally and physically. Those grueling hours, combined with the constant scrutiny of public life, can test even the strongest relationships. She once shared that working in news requires an understanding family. And while her loved ones supported her ambitions, the strain of early mornings and long hours inevitably took a toll. Yet, through it all, Ainsley continued to rise, propelled by her faith and her desire to be a role model for her daughter. Finding love again. In 2020, rumors began circulating about Ainsley's friendship with fellow Fox host Sean Hannity. The two had known each other for years, and their bond deepened after both had endured divorces. Though neither spoke publicly about their relationship at first, sources close to the pair described a deep mutual respect and shared values rooted in faith and family. Ainsley later told Vanity Fair that she prefers to keep her personal life private, a reflection of lessons learned from the past. Whether or not their romance continues, it's clear that she has found comfort in companionship and understanding. A mother's heartbreak and miracle. While Ainsley's love life drew headlines, her private struggle to become a mother was one of the most profound chapters in her story. After her second marriage, she dreamed of having a big family. But the journey was not easy. She suffered a devastating miscarriage early in her first pregnancy, a heartbreak that tested her spirit and faith. In interviews, she described the experience as the hardest thing I've ever gone through. The loss left her questioning everything, but her belief in God gave her strength. Months later, in what she calls a miracle, she discovered she was pregnant again. Her daughter's birth in November 2015 became the turning point of her life. In that moment, Ainsley said she understood what unconditional love truly meant. Motherhood gave her purpose beyond the newsroom. It gave her hope. Even as a single mom, she's made her daughter her top priority, often adjusting her demanding work schedule to spend time together. "She's my everything," Ainsley once said on air, her voice softening. "Every night, we pray together. Every morning, we start our day with gratitude. The loss that changed everything." In 2022, tragedy struck again when Ainsley lost her beloved mother, Dale. Dale had suffered a stroke 5 years earlier, and her health had gradually declined. For Ainsley, who was incredibly close to her mother, the loss was devastating. On Fox and Friends, she shared a heartfelt tribute, remembering Dale as her rock, teacher, and best friend. She spoke of their family trips, their Sunday church traditions, and the unwavering faith her mother instilled in her. Dale's love had always been Ainsley's foundation. Even in illness, she radiated positivity, showing her daughter what it meant to face hardship with grace. When she passed, Ainsley found herself leaning on that same strength to move forward. "I can still feel her with me," she said softly. "She taught me how to keep going." Faith as her guiding light. Through every season of her life, success and failure, joy and sorrow, faith has been Ainsley's anchor. She often speaks about prayer, forgiveness, and trusting God's timing. When she wrote her memoir, The Light Within Me, she described it as a love letter to her faith and the people who helped her find peace through chaos. Her books, especially Take Heart, My Child, are filled with the same warmth she shows on television. Messages of hope and reassurance that even in the darkest moments, light can still shine through. A legacy of grace and resilience. Today, Ainsley Earhardt remains one of Fox News' most beloved figures. Her story isn't just one of career success. It's a story of faith, motherhood, and the quiet strength to rise after every fall. She has turned her pain into purpose, using her platform to inspire others who are struggling with loss or uncertainty. Behind the perfect camera-ready smile is a woman who has learned that real beauty isn't about fame or glamour. It's about resilience, compassion, and the courage to keep believing in second chances. Ainsley's journey reminds us that even in heartbreak, there can be healing. Even in loss, there can be faith. And even in the most public of lives,